So we have approximately 100 staff who are employed by Beanstalk, and their main role on the operational side is to support our army of volunteer reading helpers, which currently number this year will be around 3,200. So we have an extensive army of volunteers as well as a paid staff structure. Our fundraising comes from a number of strands. We don't directly fundraise through or from our volunteer base. Our volunteer base is purely on the operational side of the organisation, so they deliver our service. We have a fundraising team based in London who are responsible for delivering our fundraising strategy and delivering our fundraised income year on year, and also to be able to grow that to the level that's required by 2018. So Beanstalk's fortunate to have a fairly diverse portfolio of different income streams. So we raise funds from philanthropists, so high net worth individuals, from corporate sources. Some of that's through direct corporate giving, some of that is through our corporate reading schemes. We also have a healthy pipeline of trusts and foundations income, and we also have an individual giving pipeline, so from events, from different things that people do around the country to help raise money for us. And interestingly, we also have a National Development Board who are volunteers, but they are extremely well connected, and they help also on the delivery of our fundraising strategy and help with raising. They have a contribution to raise about £150,000 this year. So fundraising for Beanstalk is critical. We wouldn't exist unless we were able to raise the funds that we need to be able to support the number of children we aim to support each year. This year we'll support around 10,000 children, but by 2018 the plan is to be working with 18,000 children a year. So in order to be able to do that, we need to be able to raise significantly more money. Part of our income, our fundraised income if you like, comes from our earned income. So the schools with whom we work pay a contribution towards the cost of the service. That works out at around 35% of our overall income, and the rest of the money we have to raise from voluntary fundraise sources. I think fundraising within Beanstalk is, I would say, very innovative. When I came to Beanstalk 4.5 years ago, we had virtually no income from major donors. We had very little, or certainly not a massive amount of money from the corporate sector. So we've certainly increased income on those pipelines quite considerably, and we've been quite innovative about the ways in which we've done that. So for example, from corporates we have something called our corporate challenge, which is where we run a training development program for corporates for their emerging talent, and ask them to put together a business plan with a team of their staff of how they'll raise a minimum of £10,000 for Beanstalk over the course of 6 months. We provide them with a business mentor to help them do that. So that's one way in which Beanstalk is quite innovative. But also then I think in terms of the use of things like our development board, which is a board of very skilled individuals, very incredibly well networked, some of whom will also give us money to help us deliver our fundraising strategy. So I would say that we've been quite innovative in the way in which we've been able to raise funds, and even during the downturn, when over the course of the last 4.5 years we've doubled income.